Hey folks, Jim Thomas here, Fitness Management and Consulting, and welcome to our channel today. I appreciate y'all being here. And if you're new to the channel, if you're finding us for that very first time, welcome as well. It's good to have you. And as a quick reminder to all, my focus, my mission here on the channel is I want to be able to provide as much information as I can to as many people as I can across all regions. And the best way I can do that is when you choose to subscribe to the channel, when you choose to hit that like button, and when you choose to share the information with associates and colleagues. So if you've not yet done so, please subscribe, please hit that like button, and please share the videos. And then for additional ways you can choose to support the channel, additional ways that I can help you grow your business with, whether it be with sales training, with troubleshooting, if you need financing, if you need marketing, check out those links below, and we can certainly help you with that. And then with that said, let's get into our topic here today, and it's gym management, essential skills for every gym owner. Essential skills for every gym owner. I've got 8 things for you to think about here to help really take your business to that next level. So if you're that gym owner, you're looking to get in the business, you're just getting started, take a look at this. This is going to be a must for you. If you're in the business already, how are we doing on each one of these? Because usually you'll be able to define one of these that could really make a significant impact for you. Okay, you may define more than that. And if you're looking to grow, you're in management, you want to eventually own your own facility, it's a great place to start. And so, number 1 on essential skills for every gym owner, analytical reasoning. Analytical reasoning. Analytics is a part of everything. Do the math. Get in the habit of doing the math. The math isn't going to lie to you. The math will tell you the truth. Okay, people will say to me, "Oh, Jim, hey, do you like this marketing?" Well, let's see the numbers. How many calls did we get? How many appointments did we set? How many showed up? How many bought? Let's look at the math on this. Okay, what's our cost? What's our cost per show, or cost per call, or cost per sale? How does it compare with the previous time? I was talking to someone recently, and they said, well, Jim, I need to get 100 sales a month. How do I get 100 sales a month? And there's a lot of ways in there, or marketing and all that. But the number one way to get 100 sales a month, talk to 200 people. Raise your action level high enough to get 200 people in your business. You'll get 100 sales a month. You probably will get more than that. I'm kind of taking it down just a little bit there just for the purposes of easy math. But, analytical reasoning. Always do the math. Know your numbers. Make decisions based on those objectives. Number 2 on essential skills for every gym owner, effective negotiating skills. Effective negotiating skills. The biggest thing I could say here on this is we want to make sure everybody wins. We want everybody to win. I think about, negotiating with landlords. This is probably the number 1 place we do it is, on a lease. Okay, but know what your parameters are. Like if you're negotiating a new lease, okay, you got a personal guarantee. Don't just accept what they throw down. Maybe free rent, maybe option years. There's a lot of things in there. I remember talking to a gym owner one time who had signed a horrible lease. It was one of the worst I've ever seen. And I remember asking him, I said, "Why'd you sign it?" And he goes, "Well, I thought this was standard. I thought everyone did this." Okay, and there's certainly when it comes to that, there's no 2 deals that are ever going to be alike. And so, virtually everything is going to be negotiable in that sense. But it's not about you winning and somebody else losing. It's about win-win. Okay, and again, kind of with that said, if you need help with real estate site selection, real estate negotiation, hit me up in the description box below. Email me. Happy to chat with you about how we can help you do that, because you can save an awful lot of money if you do the deal right from the very beginning. The problem on that negotiating, if you don't do it right, particularly with your lease and with your building, you're going to be living with that for a long, long time, which could really have an impact on your fixed overhead. Number 3, market research. Essential skills for every gym owner, market research. The biggest market research that I'd be looking at is, what's my competition look like? What do they do well? What do they not do well? What do they not bring into the marketplace? Okay, what am I doing differently? Okay, those are the biggest things that I want to know. And maybe in some cases, what's my population base look like? Because generally speaking, you're going to pull from about a 3-mile radius. Generally speaking, of that 3-mile radius, about 20% of that population is expected to be a member of a gym. Okay, and then so you've got that, but then that other 80%, that's your uncontested market. How can we now attract those folks in? So market research. Know what you're dealing with out there. Okay. Number 4, sales and marketing expertise. I talk about when I go in to do a turnaround. 9 times out of 10 on the turnaround, the problem with the operation, it's a failure to properly understand and properly implement sales and marketing programs. Okay, you want to become a sales and marketing expert. Matter of fact, check out a couple links below. Check out our high impact digital marketing. We can really help drive traffic to your gym. Check out the link below for a free strategy session. Happy to talk with you about how we can help you do this. But sales and marketing, we want to make sure that we get the phone to ring, the door to swing, the email to ding, and the text to ping. We need to create traffic flow in this business. And then we have to have a process to get them signed up. It's one of the biggest challenges that clubs have. And you can search the channel here on numerous videos. Close to 1,300 by now, I think, on really how to and how to get this done. Number 5, organizational skills. Organizational skills. How organized are we? Okay, how organized are we? Okay, how organized are we on communicating, our goals and our projections and manage based on those objections, and writing a plan of action and our telephone inquiry script, and how we log in inquiries, and when do we book them for a call, and when do we call them back, and all the things that go into that. Okay, we want to become very organized, because your process that you use, your system that you use, you can take a very good person, put them in a poor process, and they're probably going to fail. Okay, on the opposite, you can put a person that maybe is kind of average, put them into a really good system, decent chance we might teach them how to have a lot of success. Number 6, leadership skills. Here's what I talk about when I talk about leadership. Here's what I think about. How good are you at making somebody else good? How good are you at making somebody else good? Can you take somebody else and get them ready to be an owner? Can you take somebody else, get them ready to be a manager? Can you take somebody else, get them ready to be a salesperson? Can you teach somebody else how to teach? Okay, when I look at leadership skills, that's what I'm looking at. And one of the best ways to kind of do this is to do it. Hold regular meetings, training sessions. You do them, but also we get everybody involved. What's working, what's not working. Get them to engage. Get them to write a plan of action. Get them to talk about their plan of action in a meeting. We want to train people to be great at this. That's the biggest thing from my standpoint on these leadership skills, because if you want to grow your company, we need more leaders. If you want to excel, we need more leaders. Number 7, financial management. Always a big one. And so when it comes to financial management, one of the first things we want to remember here, yes, every month we have to make a profit. Sounds obvious, doesn't always happen. Sometimes you have to make hard decisions on this, not to choke it off, but if something's not producing or someone's not producing, they either need to or we have to make decisions, okay? The other thing on financial management, you want to have a minimum of 30 days operating capital on hand. If it costs you $50,000 a month to run your business, you need to have $50,000 cash sitting over here, or a line of credit, or access to it. Okay, you don't want to find yourself having to bootstrap this thing, and now it's a grind. And so, number 1, you can check the links below for financing options. Okay, on ways we can help you with that situation. You can also search the channel for additional videos on additional ways to do this, and additional ways to handle this. But financial management, know your budgets. Know what your sales goals are. I talk to folks all the time. They just know they want more sales. They don't really have a number. And you want to establish the number, monitor your projections, and manage based on those objectives. If my goal is 100, I'm projecting 75, well, we need to make some decisions here. How do we get that up? What do we have to do to get those numbers up? Manage based on those objectives. Financial management's a key component. In no way is this a set it and forget it. Okay, and then number 8 on my list on essential skills for gym owners is relationship building skills. Relationship building skills. We want to create an environment that allows a motivated person to act. One of the best things that I find to really build those strong relationships like that, train people. Train them. Train them and teach them how to do something that they never knew how to do. Train them and teach them how they can make more money than ever before. Be a resource center for them. Create that trust environment. Catch them doing something right. Let them know you appreciate their efforts. All of a sudden, things will change dramatically for you. Okay, but relationship building skills. And that's not to say that, sometimes you don't need to have that hard conversation. But if you do, have it private, be respectful, have it one-on-one, and it's not the person, you still love the person, it's the situation, it's the performance. Okay, that's what we're kind of addressing on the negative sense. Okay, the person we love, it's the outcomes or the behavior that we want to address. Okay, so 8 essential skills for every gym owner. Take a look at them. If you're new at getting into business, take them serious. If you're in the business, how can we improve each one of these? I can almost guarantee you do that, your business is going to go to a whole new level. Folks, again, my name is Jim Thomas. My company is Fitness Management and Consulting. Appreciate you being here at the channel today. If you've not yet done so, please hit that subscribe button. Please hit that like button. And for additional ways that you can choose to support the channel, check out those links below. And we'll look forward to seeing you all in that next video.